Day 70, arms and shoulders. We've got, 20 days left of the series. 20 days to push, get as much mass packed on as we can. I'm trying to stay consistent with the meals. I'm doing the best I can. So let's see if I break the 200 mark. I was pretty close on the last weigh-in. I had 2.2 pounds to go to break 200. This is gonna be a first for me. Just to put it in perspective, the most I've ever weighed before this series, and this was rare for me, was 194 pounds. And that was on one of those scales at the gym that was probably inaccurate, because half those scales at the gym have not been calibrated, they're old and they're inaccurate. They're either way over or way under, so I don't even weigh myself at the gym. I use my home scale. So there's a good chance that that could have been an inaccurate weighing. So today we are going to talk rear delts. Rear delts. So I apologize on the angle for this one. I couldn't really get a good angle because I was at the gym, it was crowded, and I had to respect people's space, their zone. Just to go off on a quick little side rant, a little bit of gym etiquette for you younger folks. When you're at the gym, it's very important to respect people's zone. When you see somebody in the middle of a set, don't walk through their zone. Their zone is, I'd say, 3 feet around their body, okay? Don't walk past them to grab a weight, go around. Respect people's zone. That's something people don't seem to get. Or wait till they're done with their set, then say, excuse me, then you walk through their zone. For me, my instinct is to want to drop the weights and fucking drop your ass because you're in my way. You're in my zone. I take that as a threat, but that's just me. Yeah, I do have it's probably not the best mentality to have at the gym, but it goes deeper than the gym. For me, my zone is something personal, no matter whether I'm at the gym or not. So instinctively, even at the gym, when you get close to me like that, I take it as a threat, and the next step in my mind is, can't snap. Drop that ass. That's where my mentality goes. So just be careful when you step into somebody's zone. You don't know where their mindset is. Their next step might be to take you to the ground, okay? Yeah, that's a little bit much for the gym, but that's just where my mind goes. I'm a hardcore motherfucker, what can I say? So back to shoulders, delts. Like I was saying, I try to respect the people's zone around me, even when, setting up my little tripod, as embarrassing as it is. I have to do it in order to explain these workouts. So I didn't get the right angle. You're seeing it from the front. You can't really grab the perception of it, but I'll try to explain it to you as best I can here. Rear delts, okay? It's all in the hand placement. It's all in the way you move the arms, the way you turn the hand, the wrist. Okay, remember I was explaining to you when you turn the wrist this way and you pivot back this way, what do you feel? You feel rear delts. You can feel it activating, right? So this is one of the exercises I do a lot when needed to improvise. In other words, if all the other cable stations are taken, I knock out my dumbbells, I jump over this one. This machine's great for improvising. You're able to hit side and rear delts both on this machine if needed. So you'll see it's just a simple, it almost looks like a tricep kickback, but it's not. It's a totally different movement. So instead of kicking, isolating the elbow and kicking back the forearm, you are isolating the elbow and pivoting the shoulder, okay? So if you see, when I do these, I come down, I grab the cable, I pivot up. See it activate? You can see it. Unfortunately, not much through my tattoo covered arm, but that's it. You pivot up, okay? Isolate the elbow. Just the pivot point is the shoulder. That's all rear delts, okay? Not a kickback. It's a different exercise. Up, up, up. That's it. It's a great, great rear delt movement. So that's one other thing I want to tell you younger guys, younger females, if you are listening, tattoos and bodybuilding don't mix. So if you have a clean body already and you plan on making bodybuilding a long-term thing in your life, think twice before covering yourself with tattoos, because tattoos and bodybuilding do not mix. Tattoos, they hide your lines, they hide your definition, and all your hard work will be hindered because nobody's gonna see those lines at the definition that you work so hard for when you're blacked out, like me pretty much on this arm, and you might as well say on this arm too, pretty much. It gets covered, and then it's just a waste. So if I could give you any advice as an older male or older bodybuilder, we'll say, easy on the tattoos. You will regret them. I know you like them now. It's an adrenaline rush. It's an impulsive thing. They look cool for a while, but once you're covered in them and you're trying to see your lines and you can't because your arm is blacked out like that and it hides them, don't say I didn't tell you so, okay? So just a little bit of advice from an older cat. Go easy on the tattoos if you plan on making bodybuilding a lifelong thing. I wished I would have thought about that when I was younger doing all my tattoos, how one day I was going to regret it because I'd like to have a clean body. If you have a clean body and you're thinking about making bodybuilding a lifelong thing, don't do the tattoos. Leave those for somebody else. I promise you'll thank me later. So I am going on a little trip here. I'm going to be gone for the next 4 days, including today. So I will try to see if there's a spot to hit the gym where I'm going. I have a feeling there's not going to be, but I'll bring my equipment just in case. If not, I will be missing 1 day. I'll be missing a back and a chest day. So I apologize for that inconsistency due to vacation, but if there's a gym, I'll see if I can squeeze a little something in, okay? So until next time, guys, stay strong, keep it hardcore. I will see you soon.